to know where all this love for a nigga's wife is at.
I lay next to
Another woman, but I call out your name. See, I used to be a side chick many moons ago. I have to admit, a lot of y'all hoes better be glad I've redeemed my soul and changed the nature of my ways. Otherwise, a lot of your husbands and so-called men would be MIA. But I've redeemed myself. I break away and see you. See, listen. When I was in my heyday, this was my theme song.
Sometimes it seems
a million years between all little get-togethers. But nigga, you better break that coin off too. I ain't sitting up here playing with your old saggy ass motherfucking balls just because I like you for you. See, they get in their feelings when you go on and tell them the truth. Because they really want to believe these young chicks is, no, bitch, we want that money. We want to go on and suck your dick and get it on over with. Put that young pussy on you and go on and take them coins to the nigga we really want to be with. But they don't like this type of teaching. I'll break away and see you, baby. See, I just want to know all these goddamn male-identified bitches. See, Allie, you was over there around to the beef section trying to act like you don't know why I don't like you, bitch. But see, for some reason, I think a lot of these hoes think I sat in the penitentiary for 8 years and I don't have any self-discipline. See, I know you hoes eventually are going to expose yourself as the fake, phony ass bitches. We gonna talk about fake, phony ass motherfucking bitches, Allie. Whoa! And I'm glad you confirmed that you were sober, because now you won't get that I'm drunk pass. I don't recall, I don't recollect. Oh, Diva, Auntie gonna be showing her natural black Philadelphia born and raised ass in this string. And they ain't gonna like this type of teaching, Niecy. Outside my, listen. Me apart. Shout out to the motherfucking army of Vic Damone. Vic wasn't there for none of that shit. I love you, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. Just hold on. Just hold on. Shakima in the chat like this. Listen, MBK singing to Shakima. Just hold on. Just hold on. See, his hoe is running around here like a banshee. And bitch, I want you to, I ain't Clyde Diva, hoe. I want you to do what ZX had you do to Clyde Diva, which is go to her motherfucking house, bitch, and film her motherfucking house. Okay? That's what I want you to do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bitch, I ain't gonna shoot you. Okay? A female would have to do, it would really have to be something serious. Okay? I don't know who that person is. Okay? Mayor of Philadelphia. Now, a female would have to do something pretty serious. Like, I would have to literally feel like my life is in imminent danger. I would have to be in imminent danger of life and limb. to basically shoot a female. Well, I stabbed you? Absolutely. Because stabbing is much more personal. It's easy to shoot a motherfucker. When you stab a person, you actually have to get up on them. And you have to actually feel whatever it is that you plunging into them. Not only are you looking at them at the time that you're doing it, but you up close and personal on them. So stabbings are usually personal. Shooting could be just a matter of business. That's the fact of the matter. But that's for a whole nother live stream. Hey everybody, good afternoon. So I wanted to talk about all this cap that I heard going on, the spirits of the ancestors. I laid down and took me an old nasty piece of nap when my grandbaby laid down. So I'm all refreshed and ready to be, listen, I'm ready to unbridle this tongue or use this tongue to bridle. And don't block that hoe. I want that high yellow hoe right there in my chat when I drag this bitch. When I get in her ass, don't block Allie out the chat. Because I'm going to call this fake, phony ass, male identified, caping for the op ass bitch while playing in your face out on her bullshit. And I want that bitch to be there to hear it. So please don't block Allie the Sag. Bitch, fuck Sagittarius season. Bitch, Scorpio season is upon you. And that's what we about to get into, bitch. That's what you are about to deal with, bitch. The other end of the goddamn scorpion. Not the part that's graciously accepting your cash apps, you motherfucking paymaster. But I'm talking about a bitch that wanted to act like she didn't know. I don't know why Cookie doesn't like. Bitch, you know why I don't like you. Because you distance yourself, right? Away from me and my chat, right? Because you wanted to be over there sucking up under ZX's nuts, bitch, while he doxed everybody, over here in this sector. Bitch, how long have you been associated with the Chucky cartel? You don't know what the Chucky cartel gives, bitch? You've been a troll for how long, ho? This is the most attention you've ever gotten, bitch. And you done been making your fucking rounds as the goddamn enemy in the fucking camp all around the beef sector, bitch. But make no fucking mistake about it, that bitch is nothing less than a fucking agent to fuck for ZX. And I'm gonna air you the fuck out, ho, and I want you to be in the chat while I do it, bitch. Talking about some Sagittarius season. We're about to show our asses. Bitch, you might not make it through the Sagittarius season, killer. See, you might end up in a penitentiary because let you tell it, somebody else should go do what that pussy should be doing. See, now we got folks in protected classes. See, now we can't go. See, we got an excuse. See, shoot Cookie. That goes to a nigga's house out of frustration because for months the nigga been threatening and doxing my motherfucking family. And I go there to ask him what the fuck is the motherfucking problem. No, Cookie should be shot down, right? Even though she unarmed. But I heard a bunch of listen, they talk about house niggas. I'm going to tell you who the real house niggas are. House niggas and nigresses. Oh, whoa, wait a minute now. We got us a bunch of hoes telling about the gun line boss ass bitches. We got a whole bunch of, we on the island. We unbiased. But Vic, you can't call outside Netta as being a fake ass nigga that done been right there in the city with this nigga. How many months ago did I say all of these niggas, when the nigga was doxing my grandbaby, and I said all of the black men that are in the city with Gotti not doing a goddamn thing. See, bitch, Allie, you in New York, ho. Don't tell Ghetto Intellect that if he was really MBK friend, he would go and kill Gotti. Bitch, you right there. You with the shits. High yellow hoe. You go do the killing, bitch. How about that part? Carry your motherfucking ass and go do something to Gotti, bitch. Since you running around this bitch like you with the shits. No, you are the personification of a punk ass bitch that wants somebody else to do your fucking dirty work. Just like a lot of those pussies that got an issue with ZX. Wanted me to do something to ZX. Talking about we right here in the fucking city as if those motherfuckers were going to pay my legal expenses. Bond me and my family the fuck out of jail. Or send us commissary. And write us as we sat in the penitentiary for the rest of our natural fucking life had we got caught. That's what I'm talking about. But they made it a point. Oh, they wanted to elevate ZX as the gangster. He became the geriatric gangster and the geriatric gangbanger. MBK was the nigga that was with the shits. All these motherfuckers, you niggas and nigga bitches alike, that wanted to co-sign this nigga shooting me, even though I was unarmed. Even though you had witnessed everything that this motherfucker had been doing to me for fucking months. After I sent him a cease and desist and tried to do things the legal way, all of a sudden now, we got all of these motherfuckers that are so knowledgeable about now everybody's a protected class. Now don't nobody want to go to jail for killing Bullis Gotti because he got special needs. Well, ain't that special? Isn't that special? I need my church lady voice. I need my church lady gift. Shout out to Diva Tomboyish. That's where that whole using gifts from the live stream comes from. Or she was the trendsetter for that. Just like Vic said, go-go dancers. See, Vic wasn't there for none of that shit y'all hoes was talking. Because MBK has set his ass right there the entire time ZX has done everything that he did. Including when those bitches over there disrespected him and had ZX kick him off the fucking platform. Nonetheless, he returned like an obedient servant to continue to lick the niggas nuts as he did every goddamn thing he fucking did. See, I want to know what y'all got to say about their niggas goddamn criminal history while he sat there with a nigga that mocked and made fun of me and Suge's criminal history as if he didn't have one. See, motherfucker, listen, let me tell you something. All of a sudden, now we're going to be concerned about MBK wife. Ain't that right, Allie? Where you at, high yellow hoe? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? You sit, you raggedy, dusty bitch. You are the bitch. You sit right there and play in the face of the bitch that he's cheating on his fucking wife with, you raggedy bitch, and you get your stinking motherfucking ass up on a goddamn platform and talk about fiend concern for his motherfucking wife. Where the fuck is your concern for his motherfucking wife as you run around with your fake, phony, fugazi motherfucking ass? Bitch, be clear about why you're up there in New York. Your old motherfucking ass. Bitch, that's probably when you couldn't fuck Clyde Diva. Uh-huh. When you couldn't pay Claudiva for her pussy, that's probably the reason why you moved to motherfucking New York, bitch. You probably went there chasing dick. If you from Minnesota, what the fuck are you doing in New York, bitch? Unless you there on a work assignment. I don't give a fuck what you was ass, bitch. I'm talking about the fugaziness and the fakeness of your phony motherfucking ass, bitch. As you sit there and you pretend to be a psychologist. You a psychologist, you the in-house psychiatrist, bitch, analyze these motherfucking invisible nuts that you can lick, bitch. Give a psychiatric assessment of that. Analyze why my invisible balls, why one of my invisible balls that you can suck on are bigger than the other, ho. You done ran around here. And while motherfuckers were doxing our families, doing all types of diabolical shit to us, you played in our chat and you played in the chats of the motherfuckers and on the panels of the motherfuckers that was doing it, and then would come back in our motherfucking face and ask us, I don't know why nobody likes me. With that fake phony ass mother bitch, I be wanting to rip your whole motherfucking larynx out, ho. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, I might not shoot a bitch, but I'm subject to ripping bitches goddamn larynx out if I get the motherfucking opportunity. Like I would do Shakima if you pulled that shit. Yup, listen, bitch. ZX got my address. Go on and get you a nasty piece of prison stomping, bitch. I ain't gonna tell you and you ain't invited, bitch. I want you to pull up around this motherfucker and take a picture and put it back and take it to ZX, bitch. ZX know where the fuck I live at, bitch. I want you to pull your skinny motherfucking ass up, bitch, so I can send you back to California in half, ho. That's what I want you to do. Pull your skinny, giraffe-shaped face the fuck up. Like you did to Claudiva's house when you took that footage and then took it back to ZX. And you know she got kids in it, even though you might not like her, right? Go on and do that so I can break your face, bitch. No. I don't want to meet you in Fairmont Park, ho. I want you to pull up to my motherfucking door. That's what I want you to do. So I can come out the motherfucking house with the two braids I got underneath of this old nasty piece of lace front on my motherfucking head and give you your issue, ho. I'ma pretend you got Allie's throat when I rip yours the fuck out, bitch. Period. Fake ass bitches. Fake ass bitches. Oh, what about MBK's wife? And these hoes have ran around in chat rooms with a bitch that MBK is parading. You've been with your wife for so fucking long. You've been with your wife since the 5th, 6th, whatever fucking grade it was. I don't give a shit. But you parading around some YouTube fucking bitch that you done pulled out of a fucking chat that when you met the bitch, she was running around here talking about her husband. She was going to see in fucking Brownsville, New York. I don't know shit about New York. Brownsville, wherever the fuck it is. Some nigga she was fucking in New York, catching flights at her own expense. Listen, here's the whole thing about these bitches. Listen, y'all bitches can't give your pussy away to nobody. What the fuck makes you think you gonna sell it? What makes you think a nigga gonna buy it? You gotta perfect the art of giving it away and having at least, you gotta be able to decline a dick offer. Matter of fact, you gotta be able to decline about 10 to 50 dick offers. In between your dick appointments, to be able to successfully sell pussy. See, if you around here paying niggas to see you, if you're around here at your expense, fucking niggas, who the fuck do you think is gonna pay for pussy? Yours, that is. See, niggas pay for pussy, ain't no doubt about that. Just know that MBK ain't paying for Shakim's. See, that's all I'm gonna pretend that you cashing me out, ass bitch. And ghetto intellect, I'ma need you to stop being fake and fucking phony. Oh, he ain't got no problem. Oh, MBK ain't have a problem with me confirming that he's a millionaire. I'm sure. I'm sure. And you need to go on and stop that goddamn dick eating, ghetto intellect. You a whole goddamn married goddamn man with a motherfucking family. And your ass have been running around here, carting around, slithering around in fucking back chats looking for pussy too. All you motherfuckers need to be doxxed, and your motherfucking wife need to be told what the fuck you out here doing so she can pack you the fuck up and send you on your motherfucking way. But not before she get a goddamn life insurance policy on your motherfucking ass. And put an old nasty piece of something in your last supper. Get up, don't listen. Don't just go on and get you. And if you gotta go to the pit, make sure you live it up. Live la vida motherfucking loca. If you know you're gonna go on to prison anyway, listen, go on and put a nasty piece of something in that nigga's last supper, but do not do it before you take an old husky ass life insurance policy out on his black ass. And you got to do your research. To figure out how you're going to be able to do it without going to the penitentiary. Okay? So, hey everybody. Give me 1 second. So, she wanted to get up there and talk about MBK's wife. And his wife is not on YouTube. Okay, well, if his wife, that's true. So that's the reason why his wife don't know that he done pulled a bitch from out of a chat room. A troll from off of YouTube running around here with her username to match his, just like he had those. Was that his idea? Because, see, I saw a picture last night round down to the Chucky cartel of him and all the motherfuckers in his family dressed alike. So when he decided, was that his idea when his side chick changed her name to his, to match his? So they ain't have on matching outfits. Yes, indeed. Yes, Stewie. Absolutely. Absolutely. And preferably if he has done something to her that now it depends. Now if he was, it depends. I think you have to take cheating on an individual basis. But if he is somebody that has been cruel to her, like a lot of abusers do, they're cruel, right? They're cruel in privacy. But when they're out publicly, everything is about public appearances and keeping up appearances' sake. So if he is one of those type of dudes, yes, I believe that she should, and I believe that as she does it, say for instance, if she should happen to use something like antifreeze, just hypothetically speaking, and he's suffering, with the shits and the vomits and, his hands are clammy and all. I believe that she should watch him as his demise comes about and just put that cell phone right within a reach of his hands. And as he goes to reach it, I think she should take that old nasty foot and push it a little bit further. Do you have any more questions that I can answer? Hopefully, I aim to please. I can't please everybody, but absolutely. Let the bodies hit the floor. If you can't build with them, you might as well go ahead on and bury them. I'm not listen, and I'm not inciting nobody to, I'm speaking figuratively. That's a figurative statement. If you can't build with them, you might as well go ahead on and bury them. That's what I believe. But again, that's just me. Listen, that's not the law in all 50 states. But let's get on back to this law of all of a sudden, Bullets Gotti is in a protected class. He's in a protected class because you don't want to go kick his motherfucking ass. See, when they don't care about babies that fall in a protective class. See, a baby that falls in a protective class can get dragged. A baby that falls in a protective class can get attacked. And you go ahead on and cash app the person, PayPal the person, super chat the person, sign up to the old nasty piece of Patreon of the person that's doing that. But when it comes to an able-bodied nigga that's a fucking bum still living at home with his grandmother being abusive, an old trifling ass nigga, no, he's not in a protected class. You just don't want to go kick his ass. See, you ain't got to kill him to kick his ass. What protected class is he in? See, the next thing they're going to be trying to say is, no, if I was going to go after somebody, okay, but where the fuck your shooters at? A nigga done went and put your whole family, your legal name, and everything else. And the doxing and the expose has yet to come. That's just a preamble. And MBK is a troll that comes out of Bullets Gotti's camp, right? So he knows all too well how Bullets Gotti was moving. See, the way Bullets Gotti moves is the reason why I rejected Bullets Gotti, because of the things I saw Bullets Gotti doing. But for some reason, despite the shit that MBK saw Bullets Gotti doing, he thought it was a good goddamn idea for him to know his personal goddamn business. See, he's a boss, he's a millionaire, but the nigga couldn't figure out that a nigga was missing his marbles in a matter of minutes. That's what they would have you believe. That's what he's been right there. Listen, and I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't keep bringing, because now you're pissing me off. You're pissing me the fuck off. You're not going to keep coming up in my chat talking about Gotti being the fuck slow. If you a goddamn nurse, Mildred, you sound like an old bitch. Let me ask you something, old bitch. ORN. I guess that's the acronym for registered nurse. Bitch, is he slow or no? You a goddamn nurse. You ain't figured it the fuck out. old hoes named Mildred. I don't play with Mildred. I don't play with Gert. I don't play with Harriet. I don't play with Bernadine. I don't play with Bridget. I don't play with Anime. I don't play with none of them hoes. And you don't bring your black ass in my chat under the name of Mildred, caping for some remedial nigga that think it's funny to run around here and show pictures of minor children. You, Harriet, Gert, Elizabeth, Trudy, Geraldine, all y'all hoes, go on and get the fuck out. Listen, I ain't got nothing for you bitches but a goddamn work assignment with your name on it, ho. Get your ass in that kitchen, bitch, and get to frying them pork chops for that nigga come home and punch you in your face, bitch. After he done had the bitch on his job suck his motherfucking dick. He done got his dick sucked in the goddamn parking lot of his car before he come home, but he gonna beat your motherfucking ass because them goddamn pork chops ain't cooked to perfection, that house ain't clean, and all that other shit these abusive niggas require you to do that you male-identified motherfucking mammies are more than happy to do, not because he's a good husband. A good husband deserves those things and some. A good husband, a good man deserves everything you can bring to the table and some. We ain't talking about good husbands. We ain't talking about good men. We talking about good for nothing ass niggas like the geriatric gigolo and his crony MBK. We talking about niggas that parade around their side bitches but want to talk some family shit when they get exposed, but yet and still they for the family. Well, what families build communities, right? Families, it takes intact families that have a strong community. This is the reason why I don't fuck with you pro-black niggas. All these goddamn bitches are there to do is to knit these little yarn blankets of red, black, and green, or whatever the fuck the colors is, around these goddamn cyber tin cups that these niggas is jingling. These bitches are here to pull out the acrylic paint and paint the collection plate red, black, and green with a motherfucking bitch with an afro with a fist the fuck in it and pass that collection plate around for y'all niggas. Get the fuck away from me. I don't like you pro-black niggas at all. Okay? I don't. That's all these hoes are here to do. These are the dumb bitches that are there to sell the shea butter. They'll sell shea butter and send a nigga a snatch picture in a goddamn back chat to make sure these niggas get their coinage. See, the other thing is, keep in mind, it ain't they don't have no problem with you supporting. As a matter of fact, these bitches lead the campaigns, they lead the fundraisers. These are the bitches that lead, they're willing to raise money for attorneys' fees for these niggas when they get called out for doing things like breaking your motherfucking nose. See, when a nigga break your nose and you done been beat so many times, that one time that he does a little bit too much and you can't camouflage that shit, and either you or somebody else call the police on that nigga, and yeah, and his ass get locked up. See, these are the bitches that raise the money to get him out of jail. These are the bitches that raise the money for his lawyer fees. These are the bitches that get around and tribally shame you for involving the goddamn authorities. Even as you sit there with both your eyes black because your nose done been broken. See, this is the reason why I don't like you bitches. They operate that way. And I want you to understand, I understand that you are a bitch that will now and forever be a bitch that's behind enemy lines. See, I don't want you to think you can play in my face. Because I understand you bitches are the gatekeepers. No, you ain't protecting the good black men, because when it comes to the good black men, you don't even respect them. The good black men are the ones that you telling about the ain't shit ass nigga that's treating you like dirt and treating you like shit. As if you don't know that that nigga done always had a thing for you and will like nothing better than the opportunity to love on you and to treat you like a queen. Instead of calling you a queen and beating and abusing you behind the scenes. But they don't like this type of teacher. Diva, Nisi, they don't like this type of teacher. Give me 1 second. Let me turn this cartoon off. So as I'm watching this stream, I'm taking notes, and he got up there as exactly what exactly what Vic called him. Thinking about Rich Porter, exactly as Vic called it out, that he got up there as the go-go dancer because apparently he ain't got no problem. See, you had a Freudian slip, and I'm gonna tell you how thorough these bitches are, like Allie, when it comes to being flying monkeys. This is why when these bitches get up here and play in your motherfucking face and pretend to be stupid and pretend to be dumb, that's when you see how carnivorous and manipulative some of these bitches like the Allie the Seg are. That's why it pays to be a cloud concubine and to sit back and watch. Because, see, when I go after my enemy, I want to be able to crush them. To the victor belongs the spoils. And I want to be able to know how to go at them, not by some third party information. I want to analyze them for myself. I want to do all my research on their history. I want to see how they behave in different environments. And the way that you do that on YouTube is watching how they act when they're on different panels, how they behave when they're in the chat room, how they move when they're in the presence of women, how they act when they get around men. See, because this is a bitch. I know, Allie. Well, here's the whole thing I want you to tell, ho. I want you to tell how long you've been a supporter of the Chucky cartel. And I want you to go ahead on and tell us that you've never seen Chucky. And the jokey has only been over there for about over a year. I want you to, before they've only met and known each other for over a year. Bitch, I want you to tell us that you don't know how the Chucky cartel, what the Chucky cartel gives. And then I want you to go ahead on and be honest with the beef sector. As you slither your ass around and pretend you are a bitch that can be trusted, why don't you go on and tell them what type of double agent you are? and that you do run around with the doxers and the motherfuckers that get next to people under the pretense that you can be trusted, that you're different. I want you to go ahead on and be honest with the beef sector. Tell us how long. So why is it, what prompted you today? So are you saying that today? Because see, bitch, I've never, not one time, not ever heard you use that voice, that god awful laugh that makes me want to rip your larynx out. I've never heard you hit a link and come on a panel and defend somebody's family because their family was doxxed and their family wasn't on YouTube. I want to know, how are you able to be over there supporting the goddamn geriatric gigolo as he doxes folks' family? That's what I want to know, bitch. So when Shish Trish called you out the other night, she was on the right path. And I think that she actually had clocked you from the very beginning, because there's nothing stupid about Shish Trish. And unlike you, fake ass bitch, I actually liked the Trish. I actually thought she was funny. Still do. Even when the bitch is throwing shade at me, I still think she's funny. You are a bitch that has never been funny to me. You've always been a bitch that's been fake and phony, and the only reason why motherfuckers tolerate you, bitch, is because you are a paymaster. So when you went over there with ZX, the truth of the matter is, bitch, you didn't want to be seen over here. See, it was okay for you to be in my chat when I was attacking Claudiva, right? And cash apping me very handsomely, like the paymaster bitch that you are, when I was attacking Claudiva. But when I started going at ZX, although you get up here and you talk about you're a fucking married bitch, you spend too much time in chat rooms salivating on hairy motherfucking nuts for me to ever believe that you are a good woman or a good wife, bitch. You a fake, phony ass bitch. And when Shish Trish called you out, that was accurate. That was one of y'all ever been in the bushes and y'all ain't supposed, who's nuts? Anybody's nuts. Bitch, wasn't I on a motherfucking panel and Beasley played in your motherfucking panties with that pussy ass nigga that you got right behind you? The half breed. The half breed that you're laying up with. Right? The Mexican or whatever the fuck he is. Toucan Sam, I don't know. I don't give a shit, bitch. The motherfucker that had to swim across the Atlantic Ocean and ride a motherfucking tortoise to get here, bitch. He had to ride a tortoise, pick a couple of goddamn peacock feathers and all other type of shit to get into the goddamn country. That's the nigga that I'm talking about, bitch. The nigga that you traveled from goddamn Minnesota to New York. The fuck on, ho. Wasn't you just over there helping ZX, Docs, Diddy Loop Loop? I said, wasn't you just over there helping Chucky a Jokey and ZX as Deidre was doxxed, you fake phony ass bitch? So what's special about MBK and his family? As y'all were going through the pictures of Deidre family and shit, right? You wanted to break down and give an analysis of San Francisco, because bitch, you probably ain't no psychiatrist. You probably a motherfucking traveling motherfucking escort, bitch. For all the fuck we know, You could be the bottom bitch for misunderstood. Bitch, we don't know. I don't know where you come from, ho. You could come from a generation of bitches that ran brothels. Who the fuck? I don't know who that hoe was you showed in that picture. That could have been a motherfucker. That bitch could. You could come from a generation of motherfucking madams. A generation of bitches named Mildred that ran brothels. For all we know, yeah, you might be well traveled. You might be a traveling motherfucking escort, bitch. I said you might be. That's an alleged. Wasn't you just over there on a panel helping folk break down Deidre's business? Now all of a sudden she a righteous bitch. Now all of a sudden it's wrong because the nigga wife ain't on YouTube. No, his wife, and see, there was a Freudian slip where ghetto intellect who claims to know personally, and that could be all cat. They both running around disrespecting their marital vows, ha and kikiing behind their wives' backs with YouTube bitches that may not even be worth the goddamn, not even fit to drink their wife's goddamn a foot spa motherfucking water. And every goddamn time you turn around, they smiling in another bitch's face. But for all you know, they may not even speak to their goddamn wife on their way out the motherfucking door as they texting their motherfucking side chick. Yeah, I'm talking about you type of bitches. Now all of a sudden it's about family. Well, again, I recollect you being one of the bitches that was over there with the Jokey and ZX as they were going through Deidre's motherfucking information, talking about giving them a whole breakdown of San Francisco. You probably know so much about San Francisco because you probably sold some snatch there, bitch. You probably a traveling snatch seller. I wouldn't put nothing past you, you raggedy bitch. This is the most attention that you got. And if any of y'all in the beef sector have trusted this hoe, well, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, y'all fell for that. Hopefully you ain't fall. I'm not going to say that you did fall for it. Hopefully you ain't fall for that. She's the in-house psychiatrist shit. No, that bitch has been clout chasing and playing in your motherfucking face. That bitch is a double agent. She runs around the sector and has for as long as that bitch has been on YouTube with the trolls and with the motherfucking doxers. And the only goddamn reason why your ass was up on that fucking platform, bitch, is the cape for NBK to impress ZX. Guess what, bitch? I'm not impressed. And contrary to popular belief, bitch, I got a lot of self-discipline because I know eventually you bitches are going to listen. You're going to expose yourself. You get over there and you play in motherfuckers' faces like you are the voice of reason. But again, what you've done a lot of times, did you go up there and cake for my grandbaby when Gotti was doxing my grandbaby? She was a little toddler. Did you get up there one fucking time when the nigga was showing pictures of my children that are not on fucking YouTube, that don't bother anybody on YouTube? Did you get up there one fucking time, bitch, and say anything? You or the bitch that whose panel you was on. Now all of a sudden, this hoe that was one of the first bitches to do commentary about a nigga pulling a pistol out on me. This is the same hoe. We on the island. We don't pass no judgment. But don't say, oh, don't talk about the bro. Don't talk about another fake ass motherfucking hoe. A bitch that's right there in California with her motherfucking enemies. Cause last I checked, 7 Stars ain't left she ain't left California. These are the bitches that talked about a nigga shooting me, right? Unarmed. Get your ugly ass off my screen, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, bitch. Your high motherfucking yellow goddamn privilege don't work here, ho. I revoked your high yellow privilege, bitch. Go roll over there around to Snatchchat and cash it in, bitch. I'm not in the pussy. Apparently you are, and that's what the fuck you was paying Claudiva for, bitch. You wanted her pussy more than Suge, ZX, World News, the boy up there in New Jersey, with Bad Vibes. What's the other nigga? The other high yellow nigga. It'll come to me. My son told me, you might be going through I don't know. I forget shit. All that means is, listen, she can barely remember. No, that means I can cuss you out and tomorrow I won't remember, ho. I told my son I got to write everything down. He said, Mom, you're not that old. That might be the early signs of dementia. So I'll talk to my doctor about that. It's Sagittarius season and I'm about to show my natural black ass. Bitch, how about you show your natural black ass to the nigga that you claiming you married to, bitch? Allie the hag. Allie the hag. How about you show your natural black ass to the nigga that you round there claiming that you married to? Hey, Salt, what's up, baby? That's what I want you to do, bitch. She basically, in other words, was telling ghetto intellect, you're right there, such and such. Okay, bitch, and so are you. Why don't you go and do something to Bullis Gotti? You so hype, you so rah-rah, you so much of a friend to the nigga. Well, bitch, you go put your freedom at risk. Here's the whole thing. Give me 1 second. Yes, baby. 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. No. Why? Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Go get your phone. It's on it. It's on the tape. You got it? Okay. You want me to turn it? You want me to find the Garfield video for you? Bring it here. He upstairs. Give me a second, y'all. He upstairs with his uncle. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh. Let me see. Let me wipe it off. Get a little alcohol wipe. I just brushed my teeth. It's clean. You brush your teeth is clean? Look good.
It's not too wet.
Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Give me a second. Yeah, Bill fixed the he fixed the he took the part in the tub, he took that off and took the safety valve off. Bill, y'all, Bill did it earlier. So now it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, Dr. LaShanya. 3. He just turned 3. So, but again, like I said, it's one thing. It's nothing wrong with being unbiased, but don't pretend that you unbiased, but at the same time you biased. Don't pretend that you unbiased, but clearly you have faves and motherfuckers that you cake for. But you got an issue with other motherfuckers not making your motherfucking enemies their motherfucking enemies. See, that's the type of shit that I don't like. Bitches that want to get in their feelings because you associate with this particular person or that particular person on YouTube, but nonetheless, they can entertain. Keep in mind, all of these motherfuckers have entertained Gotti on their fucking panels. So if the nigga was slow, you ain't just figured that out when he gave a Jokey and Chucky MBK's information. You been knowing it. You been seeing how he was moving and you was the fuck okay with it. So don't act like you got a fucking problem with it now because NBK is not the first motherfucker that Bullets Gotti fucking doxed. If he was doxing your op, you opened up your motherfucking platform for. Ain't that right, Lady Tilapia 2.0? Lady Tilapia Twat, ain't that right? But now all of these folks that they're talking about their amendments and their rights to gun a person down in an old nasty piece of driveway, didn't matter what it was. All of the advocates for your brains being on the curb, suddenly they are concerned about niggas in the protected class. You don't get no cool. So here it is. Let me ask you this, ghetto intellect. You don't get no cool points for pulling up on a Bullets Gotti. But you get cool points for pulling a pistol on Cookie Monster? Is that it? Well, goddamn a murderous goddamn weekend. We gonna have us old nasty piece of murderous Monday. And again, I'm waiting for the shooters. Allie, no, bitch. I said you were on, bitch. You've been on panels with the nigga while he was doxing motherfuckers. You've been in the chat room while he was doxing motherfuckers. You've continued to support him while he was doxing motherfuckers, just like you did Mr. Magoo, bitch. See, we ain't just talking about Gotti, bitch. Don't act like this is something special. This is why I'm asking, what was so special about MBK's family being doxxed? When, bitch, you have ran around the platform and supported the motherfuckers that were the doxers. See, you done went over there and put your mask on over there in the beef sector, and you have the beef sector thinking you are a bitch a bitch with degrees. No, you a dirty bitch with degrees that has ran around the black sector with the doxers. So be clear about that the next time you run down your credentials, bitch. Make sure you let them know you are a dirty bitch from the black sector that can't be fucking trusted because you run around with the trolls and the doxers and that you are, in fact, a troll yourself. See, because, bitch, you were in Chucky's back chat. Weren't you one of the bitches that was trusted to be in Chucky's back chat? So you know what the Chucky cartel gives. So, bitch, don't act like this is the first time you've ever seen anybody being doxxed, bitch, when you over there with ZX, as he's doxxed everybody in the motherfucking sector, bitch. And I'm tired of you playing in my face, ho. So again, a lot of times, this is a perfect example. See, it's snake ass bitches like this whole high yellow hole up here on my screen that come and play in your motherfucking face. And because this bitch wears her mask, you think this hoe can be trusted. No, she will be right there, cash apping like she was in the instance of Claudiva, right? Because you don't like Claudiva. I don't know whether it's because the bitch turned down your offers to suck her pussy. I don't know, don't give a fuck. What I know is that you a motherfucking paymaster and that you probably 9 times out of 10. I'm just gonna go ahead on and say, and I ain't gonna say this is alleged word for shit. I think you wanted to suck the bitch's pussy. Because let me tell you what I seen your punk ass do, ho. I seen Claudiva's moderator, Courtney, buy your fucking wrench. Which would have meant between the both of y'all two brain dead dumbass bitches that you gave Claudiva $600 motherfucking dollars. You gave Claudiva $300. And I watched Claudiva allow her moderator, Courtney, to buy your fucking wrench, bitch. So don't act like, no, I don't know. Oh, no, bitch. No, ma'am. In the words of Claudiva, no God, bitch. You will not be able to use me to co-sign you. Fuck no, it's not now, bitch. And I got quite a few women on here all I like. But a bitch is not getting $300 from me. Not at no one motherfucking time. For no fucking rich. No, bitch, what you wanted was that pussy that them niggas rejected. That's what you wanted. You wanted the pussy that ZX, Suge, Ice Coleon, the married nigga bad vibes, that world news, and a whole plethora of other motherfucking niggas. Listen, I ain't got enough time and enough space on my goddamn legal pad to write the goddamn names of the nigga that done rejected the bitch. Do you retrend from the neck up ass bitch? The Sudanese from the neck up ass bitch. But got a goddamn body like a motherfucking 90-year-old motherfucking Indonesian woman. When it's said and done, bitch, I'm not cash apping a bitch $300 for shit. I ain't seen that bitch do a motherfucking thing since that bitch been on YouTube, much less one live stream to cash app a bitch $300. Did somebody in her family die? Are you contributing to some sort of GoFundMe? You goddamn right the bitch was hitting you up on the back end asking you for money because you were asking and looking for pussy, bitch. She might as well go ahead on and charge you. Wasn't no niggas paying for it. She couldn't find a nigga to give it away to. So I know goddamn well nobody was buying the shit. So yes, the bitch was running your pockets, bitch. As she should have been. Because you wanted to fuck the bitch. You wanted pussy. And you paid for it, bitch. Don't think you can use me to co-sign your motherfucking sexuality. I don't know you, hoe. What the fuck I know, what I do know is when I seen you send that bitch $300 and her allow Courtney to turn around and buy your fucking wrench and leave you in a chat looking stupid. I just bet the bitch did call you when she was in New York. The goddamn argument that your hoes had in New York probably was because the bitch was fucking bad vibes and getting trains run on her. And you couldn't cash in on your motherfucking investment, bitch. Behind the back of the nigga that you claiming that you married to all of a sudden. Analyze that, Miss Psychiatrist. Let me ask you this, Allie. Can you figure out what's going on in my mind now, bitch? You the psychiatrist, right? You the in-house resident psychiatrist. Can you analyze? Tell me what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do next, bitch. No, you the snake ass bitch that get up here and brag about your credentials. And because you speak with a forked tongue and you conceal what you are. See, what you are is a motherfucking cobra that motherfuckers mistake for a non-poisonous black snake. See, they see you slithering around. But you know what we seen today, bitch? We seen that cobra flare its head, which is, I'm sorry, miseducated bitch, a sign of aggression in a cobra. When they exercise that muscle and that hood flares, that's a sign of aggression in a cobra. See, that's what we seen on that panel. While you've played in the motherfucking face of our ops and then come back and ask us, I don't know why so-and-so has a problem with me. Well, now you know, bitch. Now you can stop playing for the beef sector, bitch. And now you can be free to show you are the cobra that you are, bitch. Instead of playing in motherfuckers' faces and leading them to believe that you some harmless goddamn black snake. Be the cobra that we know you are, bitch. I'm going to tell you what's going on in your head. Well, let me tell you, can you fix, let me ask you this when I do this. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. I'm playing with your ass. I'm going to do what Shish Trish was talking about doing the other night. Bye, bitch. You ain't fit to sit on my link, you clout chasing ass motherfucking bitch. This is the most attention you've got in your whole entire existence since you created a motherfucking YouTube channel, bitch. And unbeknownst to the black sector, you've been clout chasing, pretending to be the voice of reason, pretending to be the harmless person that can smile, and they fell for it. That's why they come to your channel, unaware that you are a bitch that runs around with the trolls and the doctors in the fucking sector, bitch. Did you see that comment? Did you analyze that? Were you able to figure out what I was going to do, since you believe you are a bitch that can be up off of inside my head? Hmm? Now go run your whole ass to your platform, bitch. And I want you to understand that the only motherfucking way you'll get motherfuckers to be in your chat, bitch, is if you put my name in the title and address me, bitch, for some shit I don't watch. You weirdo ass motherfucking bitch. See, I think Shish Trish tolerated your ass at best. Because, see, in my analysis of her, there's nothing slow about her. So she clocked the fact that you were a snake and a fake ass bitch. And when there was that little rift between her and ZX, I think she felt comfortable. She didn't want you playing in her face no more, bitch, because she knew you was a fake ass bitch, even if nobody else didn't see it. How about that part? Now go back to your channel and do a psychological motherfucking assessment on why I don't like you, bitch. Because, see, that was another part of your manipulation. Let me just play right on to this stereotype that Cookie just attacks people and dislikes people for no fucking reason. No, bitch, you know exactly the reason why I don't like you. When Diva went to her platform and addressed you as a fake, phony ass bitch, that was an impeccable motherfucking analysis of who and what you are, bitch. The difference is she did it before I did. And she was able to she was able to assess what type of bitch you really are and what type of mind games you were really playing. Shout out to my baby Diva Tomboyish. So again, bitch, because I know you ain't went nowhere, because you the type of retarded bitch that would still be in the motherfucking bushes. So why you there, bitch? You are closer to Gotti than I am. Won't you go ahead on, shooter? You was over there talking real spicy, like you with the shits about your friends and how you ride out for this and how you ride out for that. Okay, bitch, well, shooter, get on your job then. What you waiting for, bitch? See, I think what we heard, y'all, is an old nasty piece of a justification as to why house niggas don't want to end up with a motherfucking felonious record. Like they get up here every motherfucking day and co-sign as motherfuckers call me crookie and shit like that. See, I've told you before, a lot of these motherfuckers are cowards. And they ain't gonna come do a motherfucking thing, but they will put your information out there with the hopes that somebody else come do some harm to you and your motherfucking family. And behind, although they get up here and pretend to have clean fucking hands, these bitches will be cash apping the motherfuckers that's doxing you. As they're doxing you and showing pictures of your motherfucking family. And putting out your family's address. And that fucking raggedy bitch that I just blocked out of my motherfucking chat is among the motherfucking bitches that will do it. That's the reason why. And I'm sorry, I owe Duchess Kelly Love an apology, DKL, because it was disrespectful. When I look back in retrospect, I'm sorry, it was disrespectful for me to hit your link and not greet you when I joined your panel and not to acknowledge you as the host and your chat room and your moderator. So I apologize to you sincerely for that, Duchess. And I also want to say that I owe another person that I owe an apology to is Timothy Blaine, because this is why I say you have to be careful with that woman's empowerment shit, because you got a lot of bitches like Felon Babe that have that selective fucking sisterhood. And because I'm going to ride for the sisters, I jumped on that bandwagon when Fire Babe was doing that to Timothy Blaine. But I want to commend him for standing up for Rita's baby and for calling out the bullshit. Although, listen, I get a whole kiki watching him and Pastor Wilson go back and forth. Him and Duchess Kelly Love, when they were roasting each other back and forth. But I owe him an apology. Okay? And I wanted to commend him for standing up for Rita's baby and being one of the first ones to do that and calling out that shit that the Bad Blood Baker did. He's not the only one. There were other people that did it. But it was just to commend him for doing that. Okay? And I do owe him an apology for co-signing that bullshit that was done, where his information was sent to the residents in his building, believing that this was a bitch that may have turned a new leaf, as opposed to what she is, a motherfucking dark-skinned Allie, the motherfucking Allie the hag. That's with the selective sisterhood shit. They want to be sisters when it's convenient. So again, I want to know why y'all ain't on that highway over there on your way to Bullis Gotti's house to do a geriatric gigolo, geriatric gangbanger, the geriatric gangbanging guru. We want to know, when are y'all niggas? See, you know what we expect based on what you niggas, all this bullshit you niggas were talking after that pull-up incident between me and the geriatric gigolo. See, what we expect based on what you wished upon me, and the shit that you said, my children should be pallbearers, and all that other shit you motherfuckers co-sign. What we expect is that after, but then we shouldn't hear about Bullis Gotti no more. We should never see the nigga again. The nigga should disappear. If you got shooters, see, this is the time. No, fuck ghetto intellect. Fuck you calling NBK, you adulterous bastard. Running around here under the guise that you a good black man when all you doing is panhandling for pussy in motherfucking chat rooms. You the accountant for NBK? Do his wife know you entertaining his side bitch? While you up here bragging about, you can tell us about the finances. You made a Freudian slip regarding the house, not him not buying the house, but her buying the house. And Allie the hag called you out on that. And this bitch was so thorough with her hard body caping for the geriatric gigolo and NBK, she told ghetto intellect to correct what the fuck he said. This is the bitch that's running around that got y'all thinking that she's harmless. Because she pretends to be a dumb bitch. Well, yeah, so does Clydiva. As they doing a bunch of carnivorous type of shit. And they turn on that dumb ditzy broad act when the fuck is convenient. And that allows them bitches to slither away. As if you think they are some harmless, non-poisonous, non-venomous black snake when what the bitch really is a motherfucking black mamba. What the bitch is a goddamn cobra that you ain't seen flare his head yet. No, the motherfucker, I don't want you to fuck at all, bitch. Listen, I don't want you at all. Okay? I don't want you to fuck at all. Because like I said what the fuck I said. You another married motherfucker running around here behind your wife's motherfucking back. Trying to pull pussy out of chat rooms. Flirting with bitches on panels. And again, killer, y'all supposed to be some motherfucking niggas that can move. In the words of mother, bitch, if you're feeling some type of way, move something. Move something. Bitch, you bald-headed, high, yellow bitch, if you feeling some type of way, move something. Y'all been running around here with your old geriatric, beyond the prime of your life motherfucking ass. Talking all that gang, killer, dealer shit. And you willing to go the distance for your motherfucking family. Well, get the fuck on your job, bitch, and get your ass out of chat rooms. While you running around disrespecting the goddamn woman that you made marriage vows to. Kissing up to some stinking ass bitch in a chat room. That can't find a nigga off of motherfucking YouTube. Cause the niggas that really know the bitch ain't worth shit. So she get to come to YouTube and reinvent herself as something. And because the whole hide behind the avatar, dumb motherfuckers like you and NBK risk your life, risk your family, put your family at risk to chase a bunch of trashy ass bitches in chat rooms and on panels on fucking YouTube, bitch. I'm tired of seeing your motherfucking ass in my chat too. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Give me 1 second, y'all. Mm-hmm. And so clearly, we talking about the pro-black. Oh, we gonna do what we gotta do for the community. It's because of people like Cookie and Suge that the community looks the way that it does. They are the reason that the children growing up all fucked up. Well, those are, you can, so here's the whole thing. You can you can verify that those are in fact NBK's daughters that Chucky and the Jokey doxed last night. You can confirm that. But you how far away from Gotti, the motherfucker that provided the information? Because see, Chucky, and here's the whole thing. Chucky and the Jokey don't get the information but for Gotti. They didn't know NBK's identity. Bullet Scotty did. So we want to know. See, the translation for what Ali was saying on that panel was this is supposed, no, not that NBK. Now, let me tell you, this bitch wasn't suggesting that NBK go and do a motherfucking thing. I want you to understand what I'm saying. In the words of Suge, y'all don't hear me. These are the bitches that cake for these beta ass motherfucking males. See, she wasn't suggesting that MBK go and do a motherfucking thing to Bullet Scotty. This raggedy bitch got on that panel and was suggesting that if Ghetto Intellect was such a friend to NBK because of his proximity to Bullet Scotty, he should go and do something to Bullet Scotty. Again, you don't have to be, what does a protected class have to do with him getting his ass beat? Do you have to, you don't have to kill him. You don't have to kill him. The dog walk him, the prison stop him. You ain't got to kill him. You could go beat his motherfucking ass. But what you seen was a gathering of the house niggas. And wait a minute. We ain't saying. See, when it come to Gotti, when it come to Cookie, gun Cookie down like a dog. But when it comes to Gotti, and he is giving information to trolls on YouTube, one of which identity you don't have. So she is actually, a jokey is in the protected class. Because you don't know who a jokey is. You don't know where a jokey lives. You don't know a jokey's name. So a jokey is actually in a protected class. On the other hand, you know Bullet Scotty's legal name. You know where Bullet Scotty lives. But you want to talk about it being a protected class. So you have somebody whose identity is anonymous. They're just an avatar for all intents and purposes. You got Chucky, right? We know Chucky's down there in Texas. You got Bullet Scotty giving the information, and I heard the stream. I heard a jokey ex Bullet Scotty for MBK's information. So it's fair to assume if they got the information, because Gotti said he would give it to him. Within 24 hours, they're doxing NBK. When we knew how many months ago that wasn't the first time. Right, NBK? That wasn't the first time. Because we know Suge aired your ass the fuck out. Remember Suge, the one you were supposed to be catching flights to go to Ohio and do something to? Shooter. But now, Killer's moving silence. So if Killer's moving silence, we expect the people that you was talking about to disappear. We one day they just shouldn't. We just should never see them again, right? We shouldn't see them live streaming from their motherfucking channels. We shouldn't see them hitting links and joining panels. Cause killers move in silence, and y'all different. Y'all different. Y'all got listen. I would think a motherfucker that was a millionaire. See, Gotti ain't just Daksha family. See, that's what other people don't know. Gotti ain't just Daksha family, right? Gotti been Daksha family. That's how Suge got your information. Uh-huh. Now, whether Chucky and the Jokey didn't take note of it then, but that's how Suge got your information, because Gotti been doxed you. That's how people got the photographs of you and your family. And we all know you ain't did shit yet. For all of you motherfuckers, oh, Cookie ain't gonna do this and Cookie ain't gonna do. Well, you know what? I did a lot more than what you niggas did. I actually pulled up on a motherfucker. And I pulled up unarmed. I didn't have a pistol. And whatever risk I had to take, I took it. Which is more than I can say about you pussies that are running around here making a bunch of excuses about you not getting no cool points. If you pull up on a Bulgascotti, no, why don't you just go ahead on and say what it is? You're not gonna risk going to prison. See, when you're ready to go in your mind, right? When somebody is fucking with your family, there's this little flash that you have between your eyes where you might envision killing this motherfucker before you get that premonition or that vision in your mind of that judge or that jury finding your ass guilty and sending you to prison for the rest of your natural life over a motherfucker on YouTube. See, for all the motherfuckers that ran around talking shit, all the motherfuckers that was with the shits, that was, oh, I would have did this. No, you wouldn't have did shit. And the way y'all niggas are running around making excuses just like that Mildred bitch. You ain't gonna do shit. What a lot of y'all cowardly niggas do is support motherfuckers and hope that somebody else will come and do what you don't have the cliticular or the testicular fortitude to motherfucking do. That's what you hope. Again, y'all should be on the highway. See, and see, don't tell me you don't want to be taken away from your family because you risk losing your motherfucking family running around here as married motherfucking men and so-called married women chasing motherfuckers in YouTube chat rooms and on YouTube panels and in back chats, having motherfucking full-blown affairs, disrespecting your spouse and disrespecting your motherfucking marriage vows. I don't give a goddamn whether you a man or a goddamn woman doing it. Because there's a lot of y'all bitches that are doing it in motherfucking relationships. And instead of kicking the motherfucker that you know ain't shit to the motherfucking curb, you running around this bitch, carrying on full-blown motherfucking affairs, but getting your funky motherfucking ass up here and pretending to be righteous. I heard somebody begin a sexual conversation over there on Pizarro's channel. Pizarro, if I don't fall asleep and take a nap, because y'all know when I cuss motherfuckers out, I get tired and gotta go to sleep for a little while. I'll be over there to chase some of that clout that you got, boo. Okay? So I heard a motherfucker begin a conversation that was sexual on Pizarro's panel. And Pizarro shut that shit down expeditiously. That's what I heard. So it doesn't matter what a motherfucker say. No, I said somebody was talking sexual and somebody was having a sexual conversation, and I saw you shut that down on your panel, in that you did not allow that sexual conversation that was salacious in a sense that it's it could be, women talking about, sexually, doing things to please men and this, that, and all the other. And because you knew Mr. Intel, see, because you got respect for Mr. Intel, you don't allow straight men onto your panel, nor sexual natured conversations, out of respect for Mr. Intel. Hey, baby. Took your bath. He said spilled some stuff on his shirt earlier.
It's clean.
Yeah, you nice and clean. That's right. Get the lotion. Look him. Pie. Pie? I ain't got no pie. Ain't no pie in there. Let me see. I'll get you some goodies. Let me get ready to close it down. Yeah. But yeah. So I've seen that. I've seen when when you have respect for your significant other, it's just certain things that you don't allow. And it was just interesting to watch the double standards, the hypocrisy, and the selective. Suddenly, folks realize that somebody on YouTube is not worth going to prison for. Because see, again, if we don't see Bullis Gotti disappear, then we know both NBK and Ghetto Intellect done had they 50 plus motherfucking year old asses up here on YouTube, just like the goddamn geriatric gigolo, just like Mr. Magoo, pretending to be fucking gangsters. Just going to say that that's a part of I'll call us all like little cyber rock stars. Because you get to be on YouTube, you get, that's kind of like your alter ego, where you get to perform and you get to act out. Okay? But Vic wasn't there for it. I mean, he was there for it. And he shut that shit down because you know what? NBK was right there sitting next to ZX when Grown Folks TV was doxing Vic Damone's mother. So again, he was there. He's a so-called street dude, but it was okay for him to sit there and co-sign, right? People Yes. Give me 1 second.
Garfield.
You want to watch Garfield?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna finish. I'm finishing up. Okay. Come on. I'm gonna turn Garfield on for you. All right. Go ahead. Get up there. Sit on the couch. So don't talk that family stuff because you risk your family when you run around here smiling and skinning and grinning in women's face on YouTube. That's disrespectful to your spouse. And a lot of times when you all do that, you're not loving on your spouse in that way. Okay? Because people who actually respect their spouses are not going to do that, and they wouldn't jeopardize unless it was by mutual understanding where they had an open relationship and their spouse was okay with them doing certain things. You are absolutely disrespecting your marriage vows while you up here talking about marriage and damn family. You're risking your family for some fantasy on YouTube. Because here's the thing, if the broad was that, listen, if she was all of that, she would not have to come to a YouTube chat room to meet a man. I can promise you she would have to beat dudes off with a stick. These chicks don't turn down a single peen that's offered to them. What the hell makes you think that they are good women in reality? Women that are good women don't have a problem finding men that ain't on social media. They can find men in their own community. They can find men as they go to and fro, as they travel and all this here other stuff. They don't have to come to a social media chat room and settle for the first dude that throw a peen, that offer him some peen or pay him a little bit of attention. And that's what these dudes are risking their family being exposed for. Because that's just the preamble. Once you put it out there, it's always fair game for somebody else to pick up where that doxer left off at and really start to dig into your damn family. Again, we're not going to pretend that it was just NBK's wife. Your children, that ghetto intellect confirmed are your biological children were up there on Chucky and the Jokey's screen. What are you going to do about it, shooter? Where your shooters at? You got shooters, you got hitters, right? I should be willing to have my sons or my nephews spend, or one of my little cousins spend the rest of their natural life in the penitentiary for some geriatric gangbanger. I should send my sons to go on and do something to him because you ain't gonna go do nothing to him. So I'm a punk, a pussy, a coward, and all this other shit because I don't put my sons and the men in my family at risk over a nigga that ain't shit, over a piece of shit on the fucking internet, an abusive piece of shit online, and I'm supposed to risk mines again. In the words of mother, if you don't like it, move something, bitch. Talk that family shit to me, and these motherfuckers risk their goddamn family every goddamn time they running around here. Again, now you got somebody's whole entire family out here on YouTube because of what they're doing on YouTube. And they want to get up here and they don't have to take no action. Everybody else supposed to take action. Because that was the translation of what Ali said on that panel. that ghetto intellect was close to Gotti, so he should go and do something to him. As if she don't run around. See, she knows what the Chucky Tart cartel gives. She's been a paymaster. That's the reason why people tolerate that weirdo ass bitch. And over the last couple of months, as the sectors have merged, that's the only traction. That weirdo ass bitch. She was a troll. She is a troll. But she runs around with the terroristic trolls and the dons and divas of doxing in this sector. But she's been playing in your face as if she's the voice of reason. I'm just so harmless and so innocent. No, what you seen was that cobra that you thought was a non-venomous black snake flare her hood and show you what she really is. Shish Trish clocked that the other night. So that was an accurate assessment. And the translation of what she said is that she only tolerated you. As long as her and ZX was cool, she tolerated your ass. But the truth of the matter is, she knew you were a fake, phony bitch from the beginning. Okay? So that's all the notes I wrote, y'all. Again, I'm behind on my live stream. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry if I missed your comments in the chat. I apologize. When I'm going off on a rant, sometimes I have to come back and answer questions because when I'm ranting, I'm not really paying attention to the chat. Okay, my mind be someplace else, and I have to write notes, or either I'm gonna forget. Okay, so I'm going. I got my grand here, and probably when he go to sleep, I may come back and live stream. If not, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Neptunes, what do you want? What do you want? This is another weirdo. See, a lot of these people, right? A lot of like Neptunes, they actually like me, and they don't want anybody else to know that they like me. Ain't that right, Neptunes? So they hide in my bushes, but they really got a lot of these guys really got a crush on me. So they pretend and they run around and say, "Oh, she's ugly. Oh, she's masculine. Oh, look at her ankles," and all that other stuff. But if my grandson wasn't here, I'll tell you what they really want. All right. But that's going to have to wait till this evening. All right. Thank you, beautiful soul. Again, shout out to Uncle Suge. Shout out to Diva Tomboyish. Shout out to Vic Damone, because Vic was here for it. He was here for it and he wasn't going for it. There go another one of my, listen. Here go another one. Hey, Big Chief. You know what you want, an old nasty piece of. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go. Well, when he go to sleep, I'm gonna chill with him for a little while. We go to sleep. I'll probably be back on. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace, everybody.